Hello and welcome to Money Talks, your ultimate guide to understanding the world of finance. We are here to help you navigate the complex maze of money management. We believe that with the right knowledge, everyone can make their money work for them. Today, we're going to discuss a powerful concept that can help you grow your wealth over time. A concept that's not just important, but essential. A concept that's often overlooked, but when harnessed correctly, can potentially turn a modest sum into a significant nest egg over time. So, are you ready to explore the fascinating world of compound interest? Stick around because we're about to answer a magic question. Have you ever wondered how your money can grow over time? Stay tuned and let's get the conversation started. Have you ever wondered how your money can grow over time? It's a question that's probably crossed your mind at least once. The secret behind it is understanding the key concepts and terms in the financial world. One such concept is compound interest, a crucial pillar of money growth. Picture this. You're planting a seed today for a tree that'll grow over the years. That's exactly how compound interest works. Your initial investment is the seed, and the growth it experiences over time represents the tree. But unlike a tree, your money doesn't just grow linearly, it multiplies again and again, thanks to the power of compounding. In the grand scheme of managing personal finances, understanding compound interest isn't just important, it's essential. It's the magic ingredient that can potentially turn a modest sum into a significant nest egg over time. So buckle up, folks. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of compound interest. So what exactly is this thing called compound interest? Well, let's break it down. Compound interest is the interest you earn on both the initial amount of money you put away, known as the principal, and the interest that accumulates over time. It's like a snowball that keeps getting bigger and bigger as it rolls down a hill. In finance, this snowball effect can be a powerful tool to grow your money over time. Imagine you have $100, and you invest it in a savings account with an annual interest rate of 5%. With simple interest, you'd earn $5 at the end of the year. That's your principal times the interest rate, right? But here's where compound interest comes into play. In the second year, you'd earn interest not only on the original $100 but also on the $5 you earned as interest in the first year. That means you'd earn $5.25 in the second year, not just $5. You see, with compound interest, your money is making more money. And the longer you leave your money in the account, the more dramatic the compounding effect becomes. That's because the interest keeps building on itself year after year. Now, why is compound interest important in finance? Because it can significantly amplify your savings and investment returns over time. It's like a secret weapon for financial growth. A seemingly small interest rate can lead to substantial growth over time, thanks to the power of compounding. But here's a crucial point to remember. Compound interest is different from simple interest. With simple interest, you only earn interest on the principal. With compound interest, you earn interest on the principal and the accumulated interest. It's a game changer in the world of finance. Now that we understand what compound interest is, it's time to see how it works. Why is compound interest often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world? Well, let's dive into the answer. The power of compound interest lies in its ability to grow your savings or investments exponentially over time. This is not just a simple addition, it's multiplication, and it's a game changer. Imagine you have $100. You put it in a savings account that offers a 5% annual interest rate. After a year, you'll have earned $5 in interest. Now you have $105. Here's where the magic of compound interest comes in. In the second year, you're not just earning interest on your original $100, you're also earning interest on the $5 you earned in the first year. So, in the second year, you earn $5.25 in interest. That might not seem like much of a difference, but imagine this process repeating year after year. Each year, you're earning interest on a larger amount of money. This is what's known as interest on interest. Now let's take this a step further. What if you were to add more money to your savings every year? What if you started investing and earning a higher rate of return? The power of compound interest would become even more evident. Over time, the effects of compound interest can be astonishing. A small amount of money can grow into a substantial sum. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow into a tree. The seed is your initial investment, the water is your regular contributions, and the sun is the power of compound interest. This is why compound interest is often considered the eighth wonder of the world. It's a powerful tool that can help you build wealth over time. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slowly but surely strategy. As we can see, compound interest can have a significant impact on your money. Ever heard the phrase, time is money? In the world of compound interest, it couldn't be more accurate. In our exploration of compound interest, time emerges as a formidable ally. It's the secret ingredient that turns a modest initial investment into a sizable nest egg. But how, you ask? Well, the answer lies in the magic of compounding. Picture this. You're baking a cake. The ingredients, your principal investment, and the interest rate are important, sure. But what really makes the cake rise? It's time in the oven, right? The same idea applies to compound interest. Now let's dive a bit deeper. Imagine you've got two friends, Alice and Bob. Alice starts investing $100 every month at age 25, while Bob begins doing the same at 35. Both earn an annual interest rate of 5%. Fast forward to when they're 65. Alice would have amassed over $200,000 more than Bob, even though she only invested $12,000 more initially. That's the power of time in action. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. The longer the hill, the bigger the snowball gets. In the realm of compound interest, the hill is time, and the snowball is your investment. The more time you give your money to grow, the more it compounds, and the larger your snowball becomes. So what's the takeaway here? Time, my friends, is the greatest multiplier of wealth. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, and the more you can benefit from the compounding effect. But remember, it's not just about starting early. It's also about consistency and patience. Regularly investing and allowing your money to grow over a long period can result in remarkable financial rewards. So don't wait for the right time to invest. The right time is now. Because in the world of compound interest, time is indeed money. So the earlier you start investing, the more you can benefit from compound interest. Now let's talk about the rate of return. How does it affect compound interest? Well, the rate of return is a key player in the compound interest game. It's the percentage of the investment that you expect to earn over a given period, usually a year. If you invest $100 with a rate of return of 5%, at the end of the year, you'll have earned $5. Simple, right? But here's where things get interesting. When you're dealing with compound interest, that rate of return applies not just to your initial investment, but also to the interest you've already earned. So, if you leave that $105 in your account for another year, you'll earn not just $5, but $5.25. That's the magic of compound interest. Now imagine what happens when you increase that rate of return. If instead of 5% you're earning 10%, your $100 turns into $110 after the first year. Leave it in for a second year, and you'll have $121. That's $11 more than you would have had with a 5% rate of return. And that difference just keeps growing the longer you leave your money in the account. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. The bigger the snowball, the more snow it picks up. The higher your rate of return, the more interest you accumulate. But remember, a higher rate of return usually means a higher risk. There's no such thing as a free lunch in the world of finance. So, while it's tempting to chase the highest rate of return, it's important to balance that against your tolerance for risk. In the end, the rate of return is a powerful tool in the compound interest toolkit. By understanding how it works, you can make more informed decisions about where to put your money. So a higher rate of return can greatly enhance the power of compound interest. Now that we've explored the concept of compound interest, what are the key takeaways? Firstly, compound interest is a powerful tool for wealth creation. It's the process where your earnings generate even more earnings, creating a snowball effect over time. Secondly, time is an essential element in this process. The longer your money is invested, the more time it has to compound and grow. Think of it as a snowball rolling down a hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger it gets. Thirdly, the rate of return can significantly impact your investments. A higher rate means faster growth and a larger end sum. However, it's essential to balance the quest for a high rate with the level of risk you're comfortable with. In summary, compound interest is a potent force in finance. It's all about starting early, giving your investments time to grow, and finding a good rate of return. Remember, the magic of compound interest lies in time and patience. Start investing early and let compound interest do its magic. We hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you've learned something new today about compound interest, do us a favor and hit that like button. Your support helps us to continue making content like this. Do you have any thoughts or questions about compound interest? We'd love to hear from you. Drop us a comment below and let's get a discussion going. And if you're keen to continue your financial education journey with us, Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching, and remember, your financial journey is just beginning. So stay curious, stay informed, and keep investing. Until next time.